And the girl...
Well, you know me. I love bitches with fat asses. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, hey, hi guys. Welcome to the Chapai Hour Adult Podcast, episode 3. Featuring this bitch right here. A little ratty, tatty ass. Excuse me. Scoot over, so get in the camera. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Who are you?
I'm baby mama, and this is fuckboy Chap.
I tend to be a fuckboy. Well, I'm a retired fuckboy.
He's a fucking whore.
No, I'm not. God damn it. How many times we gotta have this goddamn argument? I am not a whore. I am a fucking man of God. Lie. I'm joking. Don't stare at that too much. We'll fuck you up. The people are right there. But this is my baby mother, the psycho baby mama, Jessica Halpin, aka ratty bitch ass motherfucker. So, tell me, where'd you grow up?
A little bit of here and a little bit of there, but mainly I grew up in Lewistown.
Get the fuck off the podcast.
What?
This is not supposed to happen. It's supposed
Okay,
to be
first
Peoria
off,
people.
I got a Peoria baby.
Okay, that qualifies. That qualifies. Yeah, as long as your area code is 309, you can hop on the podcast. You don't necessarily have to be born and raised in Peoria. This bitch used to ride horses to school in Havana.
I rode the short bus. So, first off,
You got that right. You still do. That happens. So you grew up in Havana, right?
Lewistown.
Oh, excuse me. Damn, I don't even. Damn.
You just don't care. That's the whole fucking problem.
You know what? You ain't lying. You know, sometimes shit just goes through this here, right off that one.
There ain't no brain to stop you, though.
So what? Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck if I have a brain or not? I have a dick. You know that. Rat. No, you know what's crazy? Like, people always, like, think, you know, I always call you my rat ass baby.
Yeah.
Or that rat bitch, shit like that. People really think that, like, I'm talking shit about
They
you.
do.
Or that, like, I hate you or some shit. I mean, sometimes I do hate you. It goes both ways. But what does rat mean for us?
Raw and true.
Raw and true. And she was taking dick raw, and she was getting it truly.
That's how
from your
Charli
boy.
came.
That's how we got our baby girl Charli. And goddamn, man, it's crazy thinking about that journey. You know.
For real.
Let's see, you got pregnant. We found out. Was it October of last year? We found out.
Yeah, before Halloween.
Yeah, I found out that you were pregnant, and what's crazy about the shit is, like, we were pretty much done with each other.
I was trying to be done with you, and God's like, nope.
Yeah, right.
Here's Charli.
She's a fucking stalker.
You
Deadass.
got me fucked up.
She's a leech. She latched on to your boy Chap. She likes the tuna can. You know what I mean? Oh, but it was crazy, man. We got pregnant, and it was probably the absolute worst time of my life. That 9 months was fucking hell.
It was like,
Hell, it was not fun. It was not good. Like,
No.
we fucking hated each other.
for real.
We weren't officially together. You know what I
No.
mean? And with all those facts, we still went and got a fucking house together.
We did. Maywood.
Which was the dumbest decision I think we
For
ever
real.
fucking made.
I locked you out of your own house so many times.
Packed my shit so many
I
times.
did. I packed his shit up so many times. And then he'd come home and I'm like, do you want Taco Bell? And then unpacked his shit for him. Put his clothes up, hung it up. Like,
Yeah, I moved in about 16 times, and I don't know what. He was there 9 months or so. No,
not even
No.
that, like 4.
4 or 5. Yeah, it wasn't that long because once we had Charli and everything happened. And for people who don't know what happened, we had our daughter Charli June 5th at 11 a.m. And it was fucking crazy. It was awesome. And even still then, we weren't even committed to being together. You know what I mean? We shared It was a special time. It was awesome.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's definitely a bond that me and you will have forever. You know, it wasn't terrible. It wasn't bad. It was great. C-section. You know what I mean? Oh, they pulled it right out of you. When I first seen her, I was just all in love. You know, oh my God, that's my baby. And how did I know for sure? She had my hairline. she
had more hair than you.
Hey, first of all,
Her
bitch.
little mullet.
First of all, bitch. Don't you dare talk about my hairline. My hairline got you pregnant.
There's not much to talk about it.
God damn it, I hate you. But no, deadass. Yeah, we had our daughter, and it was amazing. It was literally like one of the greatest days of my life. And shit, we got our room at Methodist and shit, and everything was great. It was cool. She was eating, pooping like crazy, that black tar poop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She was fucking higher than a kite because she had a C-section, and they were giving her Percocets and shit like that. So I was pretty much taking care of her, you know, the first 24 hours or so. I remember, like, you were just, like, so out of it, like, happy, and just staring at us. Just like,
yeah.
Are you straight? You're like, oh, yeah, I'm sorry. But, man, let's see. 24 hours after our daughter was born, so we wake up the next morning. We pick her up, you know, to change her, feed her, and stuff like that. And her whole body was just, like, limp. It was limp. It was like an old man's dick. My bad, that was terrible too. But just limp, and like we didn't. The CNA.
Yeah, one of the nurses. Like
he
went home.
It was a nurse.
Yeah, you went home
to get some real sleep.
Yeah, to shower, whatever. And like I was fucked up. I just had a C-section. Like I was in so much pain, and the nurse comes in. I'm like, hey. Like he did. Like after we had her, he did everything. Fed her, changed her diaper. I was just like fucked up. So I'm like, I wanted to change her. He was finally gone, and I finally got to like do my thing. And so she comes in. I'm like, hey, can you hand me a diaper? I want to change her. So she's like, no, I'll do it. And she went to change her, and Charlie's just like a little rag doll. And she's like, has she always been like that? Yeah. And I'm like, yeah. But like, there's been 5 other nurses. They didn't say shit. And I have a 12-year-old. I haven't had a baby around me forever. I don't remember. And so she was really concerned. She called the doctor up, and he comes up, and I just remember the doctor's like, you know, so your baby's a little, you know, being a little weird and stuff. They
thought she had an infection.
Yeah.
I remember you called me, and I was laying on the couch trying to fall asleep, and you called me crying. And you're like, you get here now, there's something wrong with her. They're taking her downstairs.
Yep, they took her downstairs.
And I was like, fuck. So I fucking hot back in the car, got over there, went up, got you, and we went down to the NICU at Methodist. And they didn't know what the fuck was going on with her. Man, this is the scariest shit of my fucking life. Didn't know what the fuck was going on. She was like limp.
When we were downstairs, they had her like kind of curled up on her stomach like this, and I remember I was in a wheelchair, and I'm just kind of out of it, and I knew it was bad. I didn't know how bad it was, but I just knew it was bad, and I'm just like frozen. I couldn't feel anything, and I remember seeing them draw blood out of her spine, and you don't have to be stupid to know that's not good.
They gave her a bunch of shots because they thought she
was
had
an
infection. And then we're sitting there, and like she started seizing or something, and they're like, get the defibrillator.
Defibrillator, yeah.
And we thought like our baby was dying right in front of us.
Yeah.
It was fucking crazy, insane. Like just thinking back on that shit, I had to like step away like from you because I just broke. You know? And like I think when I fell back in love with your rat ass is like seeing you in that moment, like not crying. I mean, obviously you're worried and scared, but you were just like stoked and you're like, just held it together, you know what I mean? And I fucking had to take like 10 steps back, you know. Texting my mom, like, there's something wrong with her, something wrong with the baby, like, can you please come here, please be with me right now? And shout out to my mom again, badass motherfucker.
She literally
we'll get into that in a minute, but she goes, I'll be there in a second. And I told her they're transferring all this stuff and stuff like that. They sent the fucking the NICU transportation people, which were
helicopter girls.
Yeah, they're like dressed in fucking
pilot thing.
combat suits and shit. It was a fucking scary fucking.
They brought like a cage.
Yeah.
Like
the thing they transported her.
Yeah, and it was like
What's
germ
that shit called?
the incubator.
Something like that. We're idiots. Yeah. We don't know. But yeah, they ended up transferring to OSF, and they discharged her 24 hours after having a C-section.
Fucking C-section.
You know what I mean? Like, you're supposed to rest for what?
3 days.
4 days or some shit like that. And somehow this fucking jackass gets discharged, and she loves her baby, obviously. Like,
yeah.
That's the thing about mothers, dude. Like,
I wasn't supposed to be walking.
No,
and
nothing like that. But we get over to OSF, and my mom was there with us.
Mm-hmm.
And we go up to the OSF NICU. Shout out to OSF. They're like
the NICU team.
The NICU team is amazing.
The nurses.
All the doctors, except one. We'll get into that in a second.
Yeah.
Man, we go up there, and there's like, man, it seemed like 10 people in the room, and they're hooking her up to fucking EKG, EEGs,
everything.
like a whole bunch of shit.
Sedated
Oxygen,
her.
putting shit through her fucking belly
button.
button. And, like, and understand, like, as parents, we're freaking the fuck out. You know, I mean, we don't know what the fuck is going on. And pretty much, we ended up having to do a genetic test.
Yep,
Charli did one, and we both did one because the genetic mutation that she ended up having could have came from one of us. Come to find out, it didn't come from either one of us. It was just a new mutation. And what they initially told us is that she had a mutation in her ATP-A13
yeah.
gene. Did I say that right? ATP-A13?
Yeah, something like that. Alien stuff.
Yeah. But they said that she has something called alternating hemiplegia of childhood, which only 1 in 1 million people have,
yeah.
which was crazy because our daughter's 1 in 1 million. We ended up going home because there was nothing we could do. I came back the next day.
Something in my gut told me I should not go.
Well, you're just, you were just in a major surgery.
Yeah, like I couldn't go, and something just told me I needed to stay home. So Justin goes up there.
And I go up there, and I meet my mom over there, and fuck, this shit makes me emotional thinking about this shit and talking about it. But we go up there, and there's like 10 doctors in the room, and they're doing their rounds and shit. And the doctor starts saying some shit. Pretty much, she was speaking Japanese in here. It's not Japanese, Cantonese or something. Yeah. But I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. And I just said, hey, look, is my daughter going to be okay? And she said, it's not promising. I said, if my daughter wasn't hooked up to these machines when she died, she said, yes. I just lost. I fucking threw my phone. Had my best friend, one of my best friends with me, Jack Hyde, shout out to you, with me. Thank God. Motherfucker, this solid motherfucker helped me out, helped us both out with this whole fucking thing. You know what I mean? About to turn up in that motherfucking room. So, fuck, dude, like, I'm sitting there hyperventilating and crying and shit. Everything is just like white noise in the back. Like, you know what I mean? My mom is sitting there freaking out too, but holding it together like a G. Like, she really, so that's my mom is. She's a fucking G. Getting the information that she needs. And I'm just sitting there thinking like, fuck, I gotta call Jessica, tell Jessica. And while I'm doing that, this is what really fucking pissed me off. They send a goddamn chaplain in to come talk to us. So like dead ass, I'm like, I forgot to mention this part when I said that my baby was hooked up to the machines, when she died, they said yeah. And they also told me that she was brain dead. You know what I mean? That she wouldn't ever have a life. And if she did survive this shit, she would
be
have
a vegetable.
Yeah, it was fucked up. So I fucking get out the room and call you, and as soon as you answered the FaceTime, you seen my face and you started crying. Rush back home to you, and like, fuck, man, we're sitting here
thinking about planning our baby's funeral,
which is, fuck, man, I can't even imagine. I have a close family member who had to put their baby in the casket and shit like that. And shit, it's sad. It's fucked up. Nobody wants to go through that shit. And to even think about that, it's hard. Like, we even had the conversation of like if we had to pull a plug, I would have to do it. That shit was brutal. Like I think we both had PTSD from that shit. All from some stupid fucking doctor who talked out a term. Because the same fucking day, the whole family gets together and we all go see Charli because we're thinking, fuck man, we're pretty much saying goodbye to our baby. And I fucking Carter, when Carter seen her, when Carter started crying, like I started crying. You know what I mean? Like it was just sad as fuck. You know what I mean? Carter's mom came, who was a nurse, and goddamn, shout out to you. I don't want to drop her name, but beautiful person, awesome. You know what I mean? Helped us out a lot. And she's TT, I know that's weird, so, you know what I mean? But she's an angel. My mom, my brother, a bunch of, it was just crazy. We get there, it's a different doctor. And we're all talking to this different doctor about what the other doctor told us, and this doctor was like, she's like, what? No, man, your baby has hope and faith.
Like we sedated her. That's why she was.
Man, it was just like, wait, what?
Right, completely different.
Like, how the fuck do you fuck that up that bad? Mm-hmm. Crazy. Like you literally. Fuck, man.
What if we would have made a bit like? What if we would have made that decision and? Like Charli's about to be 4 months old right now, and
superhero.
Yeah, she's smiling. Like if you, like I say she loves Kokomo, and he says she doesn't, but she does. And
she likes Justice League.
Oh, she does.
It's a cartoon, Netflix.
Yeah.
Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman.
She really likes suits. Even if she doesn't.
Shit, dude, if we had those lawyers in suits, we should have sued that motherfucking hospital for fucking, I don't know if it's intentional or not, but unintentional, intentional fucking mental fucking distress or some shit, man. Like, it was fucked up. And like, that shit, fuck, man, that shit fucked us up, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, our daughter, she was in the NICU for what, 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that?
2 days for me and 3 weeks.
And she came home. It's crazy. Like, shit, before she was born, shit wasn't, like, good at all.
We needed each other.
Oh, yeah. And, what were you just saying? How my mom didn't like you? Why didn't my mom like you? Psycho. Tell the truth.
Yeah, I was. You
know, one of the many times we were just talking about how she kicked me out of my own house and packed my shit. Well, she locked me out, and I didn't have my key. And I'm smart, because I know one step ahead of this rat bitch. One step ahead. I gave my mom an extra set of keys, because I knew that one day she was going to do that shit. So I called up my mom to bring me the keys and shit, and when we get there, she was having one of her fucking episodes.
Because Justin would take off.
So what? I don't give a shit. I could have took off and never came back. I always came back. But pretty much like called the cops on me and my mom and shit. So my mom my mom was pissed and didn't want to fuck with her for a while. Shit, nobody did. Other shit happened too. We don't have to get in put all our business out there, but shit just wasn't right between me and you and my family, you know what I mean? But Charli, all this shit happened with Charli. Guess what? Charli brought all of us back together and shit. It's crazy to think about. Like, Charli is a fucking angel. For real. I don't know if, my family would be even fucking with you if any of the shit didn't happen. You know what I mean? It's crazy to think about. But damn, we're lucky. We're lucky to have her. We're lucky to have her, man.
Yeah.
She for real is a special girl. She is, and shit, today, which is your birthday, happy birthday. We just had another doctor's appointment, and she had a different diagnosis and shit.
Yeah, DEE.
Yeah,
basically she's gonna have severe epilepsy.
Allegedly. Developmental delays and shit like that. It doesn't matter, you know. Yes, our daughter has special needs. We don't know they don't know. We don't know how she's going to be. There's not many cases of what she has in the world. It's like, what, 25 or some shit like that?
Yeah, 22 reported cases. I mean, they just don't know.
Yeah, it's even more rare than the shit that they originally thought that she had, the AHC. Mm-hmm. It's rare. And it's crazy though because, you know, she is special in every single fucking way. And she fucking, I'm with her every single day. You know what I mean? That's my job. I'm a podcaster and a full-time dog. A broke motherfucker who drinks and do a podcast. But more importantly, take care of those kids. Shout out to both y'all. But anyway, we can change the subject talking about that. What do you want to talk about? When we first met?
No, I'm talking about how I tricked you on your hair.
Tricked me in my hair?
On your hair.
Oof. Okay. So, oh yeah, as you guys can see, you know, in the first, did you call me Fuckboy Chat?
Yeah, Fuckboy Chat.
She's calling me Fuckboy Chat because I got the chin strap back instead of the beard. This bitch, I don't know why. I think she just likes to lie, for whatever reason. Told me that I look good with a beard. And even though I wasn't growing it for her, or growing it because I thought I looked good for a beard, it was me trying to fucking show myself that I could be patient and have discipline to something. But she fucking sitting here gaslighting me, telling me that I look good, and then behind my back is telling everybody how she tricked me that I look good in a beard.
Like, you look like a drunken alcoholic. Nobody want to fuck that.
So what? I don't chase pussy. Pussy ain't anything important to me at all. I think that's because I have a daughter.
Yeah.
You can't really be dogging bitches no more. But yeah, when you first saw me at the mutual, what did somebody tell you?
He's a whore.
And I'm not. I'm not a whore. Find one person. One person.
Used to be.
No, I never was. Never was a whore. I just always hung out with chicks. Why?
Free lunch.
Damn. You know what? Absolutely. Free lunch. And what's free lunch? It's none of your damn business. If you don't know what free lunch is,
You
turn
never
off the
had free
podcast
lunch.
and get the fuck on somewhere, asshole. But no, okay, I didn't say it. But the first time you saw me, what did you say?
Okay, fuck.
For what?
Mind your business.
True that. It doesn't matter. You did it, but fuck it. Took you a while, though.
Yeah.
Took you a while because, you know, I really don't chase bitches like that. You know what I mean? One of my football coaches, he said, fucking, tell us all the time, no girl is worth chasing unless she's chasing after you. God damn, did you chase me? Fuck. There's, like, the first couple times we were supposed to hang out and stuff, I kind of sent you off. I didn't send you, I go with the flow. My plans change every fucking second, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, they used to. Well, I guess they still kind of do. But the one time I did finally come hang out with you, I brought a bitch with me. But it wasn't, were you thinking like, oh, me and you were about to hang out? You had a dude too. Uh-huh.
What? That's besides the point.
See?
Oh, it's bored because you were going to stand me up.
Ah, see,
I had
got
backup.
planned. Hey! Hey, that's why I fucked with you, my dog. You're ahead of the game. But no. I was with some chick. And, God. Ugh, I hate when a chick's like all over and all up in your face, like trying to kiss your neck and shit. Like, did you notice that night, how that chick was?
Yeah, like on the pool table and shit. I'm like,
man,
gross.
I can't stand that shit. Like, for real. I mean, I don't mind, you know, like some sexy shit like that and shit. But like, if we just drunk as fuck, like, bitch, get the fuck off me, bro. I can't stand a drunk bitch, bro. At all, like for real.
I remember you went off, like, I shut the bar down, and then, like, I went to my house, I called you.
Hey, this is the first time I pissed you off.
The first of many.
She, yeah, because I came back home, and that chick and her brother got in a fight, and her brother beat her ass.
Yeah.
Damn. And that's the first time I met that one.
Yeah, the other.
Yeah. And we're sitting out front, chilling, kicking and drinking, and I get somebody calls me. I'm like, what the fuck, hello? And you're like, hey, you want me to come over? I can stop by. I'm like, who the fuck is this?
I said, oh, okay.
No, I just said, I was like, she hung
I did
up.
not like that.
She hung up on me.
What was it, that night, or like a couple nights later, like, he's messaging me on Facebook. I'm like, well, you should text me. It's the same fucking thing. Like, if he can message you on Messenger, he don't need to text you. It's the same, like.
I think that was like before though, because like I was drunk as hell, like one morning, laying in the bed and shit,
Yeah.
with another chick. God, that was a whore.
You are.
God damn it. But I noticed for like a few weeks that this fucking Jessica bitch kept fucking liking everything. I posed like dick or everything. So I went to her Facebook and I was like, oh, she don't look too bad. Started
Like
on your
3 months.
went
And
to
I
a
loved
very,
it.
very old picture of you.
Yeah.
I loved it. And you were probably drunk too. And you're like, oh shit, this motherfucker, I got his attention now.
Yeah,
And then we
either
started
like,
texting. I
no,
remember,
like you got in my inbox or I got in yours, and like we started doing that, and like you should text me.
Dude, what do you think messaged you first? I wonder.
I did probably.
I wonder.
We had this conversation. You went back to.
I know, but that was like I would have to sit here and
I
scroll
know.
for a minute. I would have been a dub better with you.
I already know it's probably me.
I wonder what you said. Hi.
Probably.
How are you?
What's up?
God.
But I remember, like, and then I told you to text me, and then you, like, spoke to me in Spanish, and his name used to be Kodak Chap on Facebook,
Facts.
and then, so he started speaking to me in Mexican. It's like 2 o'clock. Oh, Spanish. He started-
Respect it, man. Respect my
Sorry.
heritage.
Yeah, I know, that's my daughter's heritage.
Right.
So, he started talking to me in Spanish,
No, messaging. I wasn't talking.
messaged me.
Puta la rata. Go ahead.
And then I'm like, oh shit, I gotta learn Spanish. So like I'm trying to talk back to him. So I'm on Google Translate,
Trying to see what I say. Damn, you was thirsty, bro.
and I'm like trying to
And that's my problem. That was my problem. Look, man. All of this happened because I was bored one night. One morning. I was bored one morning, and I noticed somebody was stalking me, and I started fucking with them too.
This is
and
his
now
fault.
we have a fucking kid.
And then do you remember like after like we realized that
because
you
I was
weren't
bored.
Spanish?
I'm not Spanish.
I know that's what we realized.
Why you're saying things differently? You're saying I was speaking Mexican, and I'm not Spanish.
Yeah.
No, it's speaking Spanish
Because you're
and
not
not
Mexican. That's what I said.
Maybe rewind it to.
So, and then like after we started speaking English to each other, you and I started like, "What's up, pal?" Like we would like come up with a whole bunch of other things, and then so we did that for a day,
God, you were thirsty now. Look back on it.
and then you and I started talking
You
shit,
were
like treating the fuck out of
thirsty.
each other.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, I told him like,
Oh, yeah,
I
bro,
just want you to
yeah,
know like
yeah,
I will
yeah,
win this. Like
yeah.
I can talk shit. Like you're not gonna hurt my feelings. So we did that for literally 2 days straight, and then finally he's like, "All right, you won."
Yeah, it's got to go after a while. That other shit to do.
Yeah, no, the
I
girl's
don't-
over.
So what? They're my friends.
And then you and I hung out.
Yeah, we hung out. Yeah, you pulled up on me. And
I wouldn't come into the house at first. I'm
I
like,
needed you to take me somewhere to my uncle's house and shit. And I ran in there real quick and you were messaging something. I was like, hey, save my number as Kodak. And
I'm
you're
like,
like, what makes you think I'm going to save your number? I was like, this bitch. talk some shit. That's her love language. It's talking shit. You know what I mean? So I mean, I fucks with you. And it's shit. We were only supposed to hang out for a couple hours. Ended up hanging out till like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning.
I'm like, I gotta go home. Like blah blah blah.
You were like, can I draw a tattoo on your face? I'm like, what's wrong? Go for it. I thought you had good handwriting or something. You wrote like your name or some shit like big on my face. Like,
I wrote Jesse's whore or Jesse's hoe or something, and he had a job interview the next day.
That I didn't go to. Probably.
You did not.
Fuck it. My job. I like my job now.
Hey, Sam.
It's the best job ever. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, man, some thirsty shit. I remember you.
You were thirsty too.
You would like. I remember like that the first time we hung out officially, just me and you. I was all like, I'm not gonna kiss you.
I was wasted the first
Like
time.
you were trying to fuck. You were trying to fuck, and I had to like. No, I don't do that. I'm a Christian boy. None of that shit. Not really. It's just I'm not a whore. You're not gonna fuck me on the first night. But god damn it, the next like 2 or 3 times we hung out, we ended up hooking up and shit. And I tried to fucking, I gave you some whack sex. Just like, come on, man. I don't think it's a thirsty ass. You know what I mean? And like, she still kept coming back. And I'm like, all right, I guess I'm about to fuck her up. Fuck you like really fucking savage. You know? Bitch has been literally glue ever since I can't. No matter what I do, she won't leave.
Okay, you can put that on me as much as you want, but you keep letting me come over here, so quit acting like it's all me. You just was thirsty, not even more.
Oh well, we both know why. Not only can you talk shit with that though, pretty good at other things too. Get nasty.
So blessing and a curse.
Get nasty.
Nasty.
You are.
So
But we fucks with each other. It's pretty cool. We have a fucked up friendship, relationship, whatever the fuck people want to call us. I don't give a shit.
that's like for real though. Like he can talk the most shit about me, and I can talk mad shit about him, but like we ain't going nowhere.
You don't know that. I'm gonna hit the lottery. Bounce. Move to Ireland. You'll find me. You'll find me. Hey, what movie was we watching? It was a Netflix movie. Like, oh, when that chick's mom went missing. I think the movie is called Missing.
Yeah.
And you're like,
yeah.
I would have found her in like 3 minutes.
Really?
You're a fucking creep. You're a creep on social media.
He will tell me, oh, this girl like slid on my inbox or whatnot, and he won't even tell me anything about it. I'll know who it is in like a day.
It's crazy. It's crazy. And it's not like, you know, our relationship is like no relationship I've fucking ever been in. You know, I've only been in 3 other ones.
Like, yeah, serious ones.
First one, you know,
Yeah.
I fucked that one up.
Yeah, you did.
The other 2, fuck me up. Maybe I gonna fuck them up too, but it is what it is. I was fucked up from that one breakup, you know what I mean? Like, fucked up. Because it's like, you know, just got tired of fucking putting faces and shit, and somebody fucking, you know, you love them, and you don't ever, like, yeah, you guys fight and shit like that, but like, you never expect people to just fucking leave you in a
Yeah.
goddamn hurt, you know what I mean? Sucks, but goddamn it, it needed to happen, you know? It needed to happen. So after that shit, I was just like,
He was like not into this at all. Like it wasn't like honestly, it wasn't until Charli.
well,
And even after that,
it was just like, I'm never gonna be in a relationship again where the person I'm with doesn't fully understand and accept me. And that pretty much means like I'm not a one-woman man. You know what I mean? Like I'm not just gonna fuck you for the rest of my life. I needed you to accept that.
yeah, and I did.
A long time ago. You know what I mean? And I'm not out here like whoring and fucking everybody. And if I do go fuck somebody, you know, and you're fucking, you're freak ass. You know what? If I'm about to go fuck somebody, you he wants them to taste you off of me type of shit. You know what I mean? Some freaky ass shit. I like that about you. But cheating is like something I don't. No, the only way that I feel like I can cheat on you is if I go fuck somebody and not tell you type of shit. You know what I mean? And when I tell people like a relationship like that, they're always like, "Well, what about her? Do I trip on anything that you do? Dudes, you slide in dudes' inboxes and dudes slide in yours. You know what I mean? Shit like that. I don't take that shit to heart. I tell you all the time, go fuck somebody. Go fuck.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't want to. I'm like, you don't want to today. But you will one day. You know what I mean? Go fuck, bro.
I feel like...
I don't feel like you're just mine. You know what I mean? And I will never feel like that towards anyone. Because that's just...
I feel like with that aspect, like the whole sex thing, like, no, it's, like, I'm open to that, but, like, there's just certain things, like with me and him, like, the emotional shit, like, at the end of the day, like, Justin's my person and I'm his.
Yeah, we don't say boyfriend, girlfriend, man, or, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's, like, my person, and it's just, like, there's been, like, some instances, like, girls will like talk to you, like they'll try to make me look stupid. I'm like,
yeah, like if I fuck with somebody, they want to hop in your inbox and try to talk shit. First
not a good idea.
Well, first of all, you cut off it.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't gonna come at baby mama because first of all, she already knows if I did or if I didn't. Like right off the rip. Remember that one girl that hopped in and even lied that one time? Like me and Jack were hanging out that night, and like she came over, a buddy, and like kept trying to fucking fuck me and shit, and it was just like embarrassing.
Thirsty as fuck, you know, and then she was in my inbox again, like trying to.
Yeah, like I feel like shit.
Tell Chappie I have something for him. What? Nothing.
That shit's a gag, but yeah, no. If I'm fucking with a bitch, and the shit, like what? And this was an older chick too, like older than like 15 years older than us and shit. You know what I mean? Like still immature as hell. But like if I'm fucking with a bitch and she wants to hop in your inbox and be like, "Hey, fuck, you're a man," and try to like rub it in your nose or some shit like that. First of all, you already know. And second of all, you cut off then, bitch. I ain't fucking with you no more because that's disrespectful to my baby mama and me. No, our relationship's fucking weird, but there's also still boundaries too. You can't fucking even my best friend that you don't like.
Yeah.
There's still boundaries with, I tell her, talk shit about you, and I always tell you, don't talk shit about her. You know what I mean? I always put boundaries on fucking things. You know?
Right, like there's a lot of like friends of his that nope, you ain't gonna see my daughter, you ain't gonna do that. Like it's just,
yeah.
There is, and it's just, he can be friends with him, he can go, certain people like, he can just message, but it's just like a respect thing. There's people who are your friends, like when you're off being, doing you. Yeah, fuckboy chat.
Hey, I just came back, fuckboy chat.
Yeah.
Just, you
said two.
I got man boobs.
Simple.
It's okay.
I got a candy
I call you a kangaroo. Shit. Fuck, we strange subject, I guess. Let's see here. This is where I think me and you fucking relate a lot to. It's like your childhood too, and how fucked up your childhood was. You want to touch on that a little bit?
Okay, so basically, from my mom, I'm the oldest of 4 girls, and I was with my mom for a while. My mom just made like really, really bad choices and shit like that. She's just like fucking psycho for real.
It's just fucking that bad.
Yeah, and I was adopted. Then unadopted, then adopted by my youngest sister's grandparents. I had like a good ass life for a while. I mean, with my grandparents, I had a good life, and then I thought I met my dad, and he wasn't my dad. Like my mom picked another guy who
that's so fucked up. Like,
yeah.
let's talk about that bitch. Okay, let's give her little 15 fucking minutes of fame.
Right.
I ain't even gonna drop your name because you're a fucking worthless ass bitch. And you know what's crazy? I remember the first time I went to your apartment and I was sitting on the couch, we were chilling, watching TV and shit, and somebody knocked on the door, and I think I ate something. You know what I mean? I don't know, a shroom, gummy bear, acid, or I can't remember, but somebody knocks on the fucking door, and when you're deep in that state of mind,
yeah,
you see like
auras.
like, oh, that's a good person, a bad person, and it was like a fucking, it was like that bitch from Sinister, you know, the witch that followed fucking dude around and shit. Like, that's what it seemed like. And like, I remember you cracked the door. It's like, what? You know, just like, tossed around, tried to get the fuck out of here, close the door, and I was like, who the fuck was that? You're like, my mom. Like, what the fuck? You don't like your mom? You're like, no, I don't like my mom. And goddamn did I find out like just how fucking insane she is. And I don't know if she's just walking around, you know, not medicated, or if she was just she's a drug addict. Like I don't know the bitch at all. I think I've only had one serious conversation with her in person one time, and that's it. I seen her, I was like, damn, bitch, you skipped leg day. You know what I mean? Fucking crackhead looking ass motherfucker. But no, she would always talk shit about me, or like be mad at you because, you know, you weren't around her. Or, I don't fucking know what the fuck it was. But the minute we found out you were pregnant, and this is when you guys were still on somewhat good terms type of shit, you know what I mean? You still let Braden be over there and stuff like that. She was like, because at the time, I was like searching for a different career, and working on the law, and she messaged me one time like, you got my daughter pregnant, and you told her not to tell me, and told her I can't be in your babies. I'm like, first of all, you're absolutely right, bitch. Right. Like, even if you guys were still okay, or whatever the fuck you guys were, she still would never be my daughter, ever. Like, her grandson grandson shouldn't even call her. You know what I mean? Like, I always correct him. You know what I mean? Like, no, that's not. Yeah. You know what I mean? And she's always on Facebook talking shit about me. And dude, one time I was texting her just trying to like, man, why are you talking shit about me on Facebook? I did nothing to you. You know what I mean? Like, I could actually help you if you want to see, right? I could talk to you and maybe we could work something. But she's just talking shit about me for no fucking reason. And then like, I don't know what the fuck happened. It's not my business. Me, I talk about it. The shit that went down with y'all, and then the other shit that went down. You know what I mean? That was pretty much. She thought you gave that shit to me. The thing that she pretty much legally took. Doesn't fucking matter. She fucked up by doing what she did to you. That's how I see it. And also, I never had that shit in my possession or used it. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's why she talks shit, because she thinks I'm dry. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
But if it wasn't that, it would be something else.
It would have been like,
you know what I mean?
She wanted you to move a couch.
She wanted me to move a couch?
Yes. She wanted you to move a couch that day, and we were at Carter's practice, and I'm like, well, he can't move it, like, we're at Carter's practice, like, maybe after. And she's like, no, he needs to move it right now. If you don't, I'm going to break his kneecap.
Oh, yeah, she did.
What?
She did threaten to break my kneecaps.
Yeah, and she's like...
Well, shit, even when I was texting her, trying to be on some, you know, adult shit. Adult shit. No, I think that was, maybe. Well, adult shit, she was still, like... It's crazy. She it's crazy that motherfuckers, like, try to threaten me with shit.
Yeah, like...
It's crazy, like, the whole mutual thing, you know, your people in the beginning and all that shit, and you thought, like, oh, shit, man, you know, like, I was fucked, like, these motherfuckers are gonna touch me, and I was like, dude, you don't know, and people just don't know, like, ain't nobody ever gonna fucking touch me if you were, and if somebody did, it's gonna be when I ain't looking, you know what I mean? I got snipers, I got family, you know what I mean? Like, my family ain't even blood, but they some real G's. You know
but even like ever since like I've been barred from Mutual, and I've definitely been up there because
of said family.
Yeah.
Said family. You know what I mean? It's it's just crazy. You know, like, dude, the old dude, biker dude.
Oh yeah.
That dude. It's funny that, like, he thought my uncle's down there beside
Yeah,
him.
like, it's just sad, like,
No.
I guess it just kind of bothers me because not just like that guy, but a lot of people have been like, I'll never leave Brayden, blah blah blah, Brayden's my dude, and it's just like, where the fuck are you now? Like, me and Brayden literally have nobody in this town except for you and your people.
Well, you know, me and my people are your guys' family. You know?
Yeah.
And like, shit, one of our friends just sent a screenshot of that nasty ass bitch mom of yours. It's been almost a year since I've seen my grandson, and I never met my grandbaby. You'll never
You'll never meet
Bitch.
Charli.
Never meet my daughter, ever. And you'll never see Brayden again, and that's just facts. You know?
And that guy, if
You are a fucked up person, dog, and I know that. For me, I seen the psychological damage she's done to you. I see how you react and sometimes do things. Like, remember that story you was telling me when you guys went to the Cubs game? She's, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Like, she's sick. She's sick. She's an attention seeker. You know what I mean? I thought she only had 2 months to live when you guys did the whole court thing. She's still alive? Like, you know, like a moped riding there, old bitch, bro. Like, how you on oxygen riding a moped? I don't get it. You got the moped, or you got the oxygen tank on like a trailer on your moped. You know what I mean? Like, you're gross. You're gross. Like, just like, not only are you physically trash ugly, but spiritually, mentally trash ugly. And the best thing that it's not right to take love from a child.
You don't love him.
When what? When you, what'd you do with the child? Talk shit about his mom to her? You know what I mean? Try to say that you stole money from him, or try to say that I did or some shit. Like, I had nothing to do with any fucking thing. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bitch?
Right, how
He's still, like, he literally, at one of Carter's games, he goes, you know, I still think about that. And I was like, my mom or my grandma? I'm like, Brayden, look, who the fuck do you think? I know, it was my grandma. Like, he knows that. He's not fucking stupid. He's a smart kid.
Yeah.
He just like doesn't want to believe it. And I'm pretty sure she was telling him it was you or some shit, or me somehow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, fucking pathetic. Never. It's wrong to take love from a child. What love? It's right to take toxic people out of a child's life. Somebody who, I forgot, Pawpaw, whatever. Is he a Pawpaw to me? No. Is Brayden's family small? And a lot of people that have been in his life have not shown him any true love. And like, it shit never, if we fight, I don't mean I'm never gonna fucking not have Brayden around. You know what I mean? To me, Brayden's my opponent. You know what I mean? Like, I love that kid. And I ain't gonna walk out on him like every fucking buddy else in his life, man. And if people want to sit here and go, well, she took Brayden out his grandma's wife. Well, his grandma is toxic and a piece of shit, and spoke to him negatively about you, which is fucking terrible. You know what I mean? It would fuck his mind up. What love? What love was there? You know what I mean? And I know that shit was hard to do, but sometimes you gotta do hard shit, man. It sucks. But fuck all those people. Fuck all that fake love. You know what I mean? Fuck that bitch. Like, for real. Like, fuck that bitch. Gross. It's fucking hilarious. Like, she was threatening me. Even other shit. You know what I mean? It's just like, you're an old ass. She looks 30 years older than she actually is. You know what I mean? Like a little ass brittle bitch, dog. And like, God, she could like trip and fall and kill herself. Like, you know what I mean? She's so unhealthy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and she's threatened to beat me up. Bitch,
I would
headbutt your punch and break your fist type of shit. You know what I mean? Like, what are you talking about?
Reaching out to your friends and shit.
Yeah. Dog. Psycho. And she still, to this day, a whole year later, is talking about us. It's, what a sad What a victim. A victim has a mindset. You know what I mean? She doesn't have no accountability for her own actions. She probably thinks she's a good mom, or was a good mom. How many of her kids talk to her? None. Fuck. That's all we gotta say. Fuck her. Fuck you, bitch. I'm gonna say it too. Fuck you, rat. But let's move on. Let's end this with a good note, though. So, we had met at the mutual. Dylan was at mutual.
He told me for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, remember how we was just talking about how good she is as being a fucking creep detective? Right.
He's like, I got you a Valentine's Day present, but you'll never guess what it was. I'm like, yeah, well. So he's like, it's...
I think all I did was tell you how much it cost. That's simple.
He's
crazy,
like,
freaky.
It cost about $200, and he's like, it's something that I had to, like, create, kind of.
Yeah, kind of spell out like a type of, like, questionnaire.
Like a survey, kind of. Oh, okay. So I'm on Google, Valentine's Day presents, about $200, customized. That's great.
Yeah,
So, first things that popped up were, like, books.
Books?
Like,
$200 books?
so that's how I knew it wasn't it. So then I scrolled down, and then it had, like, song pitch or something.
Yeah. But you didn't even know we were fighting. You said, I don't even want the song you had to make. I mean, I'm like, I think I busted myself. I was like, how the fuck did you know?
Yeah, because...
You're like, what?
So, the song thing came up.
I'm going to do it again, but next time I'm going to have him make a diss track.
He does all the time.
No, not for me. From them. I'll pay $200 for a diss track. I'm going to put all your dirty laundry.
That's it. I'm calling it. So I did. But how I figured it out was, so I got on the link, and it was like so much at first. I'm like, so I go in there, and I'm writing a song about Justin, and we're fighting at the time, so none of it is good. None of it is good.
What? You were going to do the same? Hold on, you were going to do a diss track?
No.
Oh.
Like, to figure out, like, what it was, I had to do, the same questions. Like, what do you like about it? I said nothing. Then, like, how did you meet? It was a mistake.
I agree with that one.
You don't mean that.
I was bored, man. See what happens when you get bored? Always, hey, what's it say? Idle hands are the devil's playground.
Nobody said that.
I met the devil right here. She's a goddamn demon!
That's how it was. And then we were fighting.
Yeah. I busted myself out though, because you were like, you probably just threw that out there.
Well, it was
Like,
between
you were
two
fishing.
things.
You were fishing. Like, I don't even want the song he had made for me. And I'm like, who the fuck told her? 'Cause I don't think I told anybody.
You didn't.
It's a fire ass song.
It was.
Actually, that's what we'll end it on. Well, hey, thanks for listening, guys. Episode 3 of the Chapai Hour Adult Podcast. I'm gonna try to do this shit, weekly or bi-weekly or whatnot. I have a guest, or two guests in mind for next week. Not sure if they'll come through. They're kind of flaky, but they're good people. I love them. So, please, if you want to get on the show, hit me up. There's been quite there's been motherfuckers in the inbox trying to get on and shit. Some people I don't necessarily know, which isn't really a problem, you know what I mean? But I'm trying to get the people on that I do know before I start doing all that shit. Hey, this is something that I'm gonna be doing, man. I'm putting my fucking some hard work into this shit, and then eventually, hopefully, some money, get some better shit, this and that, blah blah blah. The editing and just everything. I'm learning as I go. So I appreciate the people that hit me up and give me some tips about certain things. And shout out to Be Loud, Ben, for telling me about the audio shit. I'm gonna have to fuck with you and figure that one shit out. If anybody has an extra mic out there, actually, yeah, an extra mic or even a better camera, I'm recording this shit on an Android. But yeah, thanks for listening. I'm about to send you motherfuckers off with this song that I had made for this rat. the next song I have made for her is going to be a diss song. So yeah, hey guys, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate the support. Jesse, thank you, baby mama, for coming on. If you don't like her, comment on the bottom, I hate that rat.
Don't do it, because I'm about to beat the fuck out of him if you do.
Who are you going to beat up?
You!
Okay.
I'll stab you for 40.
Well, if y'all see me with a black eye, wink twice if you need help. Thanks, guys. Thanks for listening. And this is a song that I had made for her. It's actually pretty cool. See y'all later.
Look at us now, who are we? Together for a minute with our baby girl Charli. Light at the end of the tunnel through the darkness. I hit it if your love is the target, but we didn't start like that. Kinda off track, makes it kinda better. Look at where we're at. Just think about it, baby. I just wanna be around you, baby. We met at the mutual, but the attention wasn't spread mutual. Phone call later, I didn't know, yeah. That's when you hung up, but I'm glad that we continue. All the things that we're into. Camping rap, bring them drinks through. All the fun that it leads to. And this love is unconditional. Up and downs, we gotta make it through. Red bitch, it's for you. Yes, it is, just for you. And this love is unconditional. Up and downs, we gotta make it through. Red bitch, it's for you. Yes, it is, just for you. Cuddle though I hate it, that's how I wouldn't trade it. Feeling we created, times with Carter and Braden. It was the best ones, you made an investment. So persistent, wanted me, no question. I can't blame you, make you happy, I'm able. Now that I'm happy with myself, too unstable. Baby, you help with that. Just had to tell you that. We met at the mutual, but the attention wasn't spread mutual. Phone call later, I didn't know, yeah. That's when you hung up, but I'm glad that we continue. All the things that we're into. Camping rap, bring them drinks through. All the fun that it leads to. And this love is unconditional. Up and downs, we gotta make it through.
Rat bitch.
It's for you. Yes, it is, just for you. And this love is unconditional. Up and downs, we gotta make it through. Red bitch, it's for you. Yes, it is, just for you. We just love her for the love. Better love her when there's love. We just love her for the love.
Ha! Pretty cool, huh? Probably not. Y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.